On a night where the backup stood up and put the save in savior. Jonathan Quick to the rescue again as the Rangers beat the Red Wings 4-0 off of that Thursday night debacle against the Sabres. Hi, everyone. Inside our Delta MSG studios, John Giannone and Steve Valiquette. This is amazing, Steve. In Jonathan Quick's short time as a Ranger, he's played 10 games after the Rangers' loss. He is 10-0, and he's allowed 14 goals in those 10 games. That tells you everything you need to know about what he brings.
Oh, character, enthusiasm, inspiration, except not everybody on the team was inspired for some reason. It was inspiring for us to watch it. I would have given Jonathan Quick the first star of the game after the second period had he allowed 2 goals in the third. I thought he was that good in the second period. It's a stolen win, shutout. This is as good as goaltending gets, John. At a loss for words a little bit because it's hard to anticipate a goalie getting long in the tooth and still playing as well as they did in their championship years in the mid-2000s. And that's where he's at right now. And he's really inspiring. Look at these saves. I mean, watching him play off the rush has been a revelation to me because the best goalies in the NHL that have the highest save percentage off the rush, which is the most difficult opportunities to stop, they have backwards motion. They're not stationary. And nobody skates as well as Jonathan Quick does. All of his years in the NHL, he's always been the top skater. And he's been able to keep it. And I've noticed him be able to back up in his crease in plays that are moving around quickly when he's in D-zone coverage. So that part has really helped his save percentage in the D-zone. But he hasn't lost a step off the rush. Yeah,
so while Jonathan Quick was perfect tonight, the Rangers weren't exactly that, especially in their own zone. But Jonathan Quick pitches his third shutout as a Ranger, 61st of his career. That's 17 more than anyone else born in the United States. He is second among active goalies behind only Marc-Andre Fleury. Look at that last statistic. He has stopped all but 4 of 111 shots so far this year. He's now beaten the Red Wings 7 consecutive times. A remarkable night for Jonathan Quick, as he is now 18th all-time in shutouts, part of a 4-0 Rangers win. The help he got offensively came from 2 goals 48 seconds apart late in the second period when it was 1-0 Rangers, a period in which Jonathan Quick stopped 18 shots. Rangers were terribly outplayed, but then Jimmy Vesey and Artemi Panarin score. We're going to take a look at both those goals inside the film room powered by CDW.
And John, I'd imagine this was a part of the game plan, but it wasn't executed in the first period. And it only came to light late in the second period. And it starts behind the net. And I think it's more about what the end game is right now. Where do we want to play the game? Carrick and Jones, they decide we're going to get it behind the net. Now, the first attempt doesn't work, but Jones sticks with it so he can get it to Carrick a second time. Now, this is where it becomes difficult to defend. The goalie can't see the player coming in as Vesey comes into that soft ice. He rides the rails into a scoring opportunity and puts it home. And I like the fact they follow it up because line number 1 should be learning in games like this from lines number 3 and 4. And that's what we were hoping for at the start of the game. So again, now Panarin brings it behind. Everybody has to shift their attention in front of the net on the Detroit side. And Fox is able to have a lever here and be able to send the puck down a second time. Zibanejad knows that he's got to check the front here. Who is waiting to come in? Because that's the trigger. When you have the puck below the goal line, you shouldn't take it to the net for a wraparound. You should be looking for the next option coming into that wave. And a lot of teams are doing this now, John. And if you had imaginary lines that go the width of the ice over the hash marks all the way across, and coaches refer to this as riding the rails, anytime, this is a good tip for a young coach, anytime the puck is controlled by one of your players behind the goal line, somebody's got to ride the rails. It's the perfect distance away from the net where you can still elevate. It's a harder save for the goaltender, and he doesn't see it happening in front of him because there's still a risk that Zibanejad there comes and wraps. So I like the offense. I'm just wondering why it didn't happen earlier in the game.
Yeah.
And, you're hoping these guys learn right now that we have to play a specific way. especially on nights like this. You're coming off a brutal game on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy Vesey now the 17th different Ranger with a goal this season. Artemi Panarin, one of 7 in the NHL with double-digit goals. On a night where the Rangers allowed 37 shots, that's the 4th time in 5 games that they've allowed at least 35 opposition shots, but quantity was outdone by quality, and that's Jonathan Quick. Here he is inside the dressing room with Dave Maloney.
You know, we found a way to win, right? They're coming off a loss last night. They came in, they came out with urgency. We were able to, find a way to get that first one and, block shots when we needed to and, take advantage of opportunities we got, especially there in the second period. And
in that second period, you killed the penalty, and then shortly thereafter got back-to-back goals. That penalty kill was probably pretty important.
Yeah, it always is. It was, special teams, could swing a game this way or that way. So get that kill, get it out, and then you go create down the other end. That goes a long way. A bit of a momentum switch there, right?
Jonathan, you get a grade 8 right there 20 seconds into the game on the first shift. Does that kind of wake you up?
Yeah, there's a good chance off the bat there. But they're a talented team. They're going to create. So you go in, opening draw, ready for what they're going to throw at you. So it was, we had the answer tonight, obviously, and looking forward to get back home, get some rest, and get ready for the next one now.
Coming off
17 straight seasons with a shutout, the 6th longest streak in NHL history. What does that mean?
It was the first I'm hearing of it, so I didn't really think about it. I guess it's 17 years I've had a good team in front of me, right? You think about what it takes to keep another team from scoring all night, and plenty of battles in front of the net, block shots, so a lot goes into it, not just the goalie's work. It's a full team effort.
From a team standpoint, Jonathan, how big was it to win after Thursday's, not feeling so good about yourselves?
You always want to bounce back with a win, right? It's a long year. Losses are going to happen. They're going to come different shapes and forms. But at the end of the day, it bounced back 2 days later against a good Detroit team in their barn. It's says a lot about this team.
So the statistic that he was asked about was 17 consecutive seasons with at least 1 shutout. That is remarkable.
Wow.
And again, as you had said, doing it at the age he's doing it, he still never talks about himself.
No, he refuses to.
He won't do it.
What would I be like in that situation?
Me.
Hard not to be.
Yeah.
You know what? He's so likable, right? And you hope the guys are going to continue to rally around him because it's been an inspiration. And we're talking about contracts, and guys need contracts. Well, might want to take care of that one too on an extension. He's not going to get any cheaper.
Yeah.
I just love the way that he has so much youthful enthusiasm, and I'm sure the guys love having him. I heard amazing stories about him mentoring Aiden Hill in Vegas the year they won. And I think a big piece of that, and I asked Benny about that once, and yeah, he'd heard from Sean Burke that this is the case. Like, you're going to get a guy here that's going to come in and, at some point in everybody's career, you have to play a role sometimes that you're not familiar with because you want to stay in the league.
Right.
Has he ever done a great job at that?
8 saves in the first period, 18 in the second, 11 more in the third, 37 in all. And the Rangers, behind Jonathan Quick's brilliance, beat the Red Wings in Detroit 4-0. Rangers now 5-1 on the road this season, outscoring the opposition 29-10.